Hello and welcome to Caverooms. Here we are. Yes, I cannot move the camera left and right. This is as wide as the embark is. Yeah, it's a very small embark. I can move it up and down though. We can see a river and a bit of a cliff. So we've got some trees. These are tree trunks. We've got almond trees. Ginkgo trees. Is that spelled right? They look pretty big. Yeah, we've got a pretty large canopy over here. Walnut trees, bayberries, more ginkgos. I thought it said this was a coniferous forest. There's a larch, a cherry tree, and we have shale as our rock, I think. So is that what these walls are made out of? This is silt clay loam. Silty clay loam. I think that's soil rather than clay. Yep. So what about up here? We got some clay up here, I think. Clay loam. Well, maybe it is just clay. It did say there was clay here, so I got some random pools of water. There's the river. We've got some animals in it. What kind of animals are you? Oh god, it's a giant sponge. Uh-oh. Well, they're not indestructible anymore. Just sort of nearly indestructible. So hopefully we don't get anybody jumping in the river, because that would be rather disastrous. Yeah, against my better judgment, I have embarked somewhere that is heavily forested, so there's about 10 billion logs about to come raining down in the countryside. So I guess we're just going to dig into this little cliff here. It does have some trees on top of it, so I would rather not dig too far into it, actually. This looks like a good place down here. It's very close to the edge. I am aware of this. But yeah, I think we're going to dig in and then immediately down. And I am not going to use up-down stairs, because apparently they cause a lot of lag. So we'll just have downstairs. And upstairs here. Wait, is that downstairs? Yeah, that's downstairs. Gotta remember what all of the keys are. Wow. Okay, so we'll just have... There we go. Getting interrupted by my own confusion. Yeah, we'll just have like a sort of... It's not really a spiral staircase, but it's a staggered staircase. Like so. Right. Now we want downstairs. Let's get on the right layer. Let's go back up. And downstairs. And this should be functional, in theory. I think so, anyway. Right, designate zones. Like, I haven't played Fortress mode at all for a very long time, so we don't want to farm outside, actually, do we? There are some trees. I probably should gather some fruit and stuff. Because, yeah, there was some cherry trees and stuff over here, so... I don't know if it's wise to make this such a large area. But, is it a zone? Gather, pick fruit. There you go. Set gather information. Pick fruit from trees. Pick berries, pull tubers. Well, let's turn fruit trees off. So they don't climb the trees. We don't even have any step ladders anyway, so... right, let us remove the wagon, and... I think that's it. Get started. I'm not going to move really fast, because I've got the frame rate on 179, because I'm a maniac. I've struck limonite, that's iron. We've also struck gypsum, which is very nice. So we can make plaster out of that. So this is sand. Here's the limonite. There it is. And let me just double check. It is an ore of iron. I am not imagining it. So this yellow stuff is going to be the gypsum. Correct. There's the shale. More limonite. Alright. Yeah, so... Wow, see, I even just pressed F1 to go to the top there. Just all muscle memory. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start digging away down there. We could gather some plants out here. Some dead leeks. Bayberry saplings and stuff. How do I gather plants again? I can't remember. Right. DEP. What was I saying about muscle memory? Okay, let's not gather too many of them, but... Boom. There we go. Right. So... I don't like to build stuff in the sand layers. So, I think this is sand here, isn't it? Yep. So I'm gonna go down... way down. And start a corridor down here. And we're going to get the workshops set up first, as always. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So I guess I'll just have a big long corridor of workshops either side of this corridor then. It should work. Hopefully nobody gets locked in there, but should be alright. Okay, so I want to come down and dig that out. Do I want to dig those corners out? No, I don't think so. It's all good. I wonder why it's not showing the priority of those. I guess I haven't set it, but should be showing it anyway, really. Okay, so we got all this crap set out there as well. Let's set up a hotkey for the workshops. F2 zooms it here, and I guess we need a door. I'll put it by the stairs. That seems to be the most efficient way of getting in and out. I got some... He's become a woodcutter. No kidding. I asked him to chop down a lot of trees. So I wonder if gypsum is a bit softer to cut through, maybe a bit quicker than the shale and limonite. You would expect it to be. You can break apart gypsum in your hands, really. Right, build carpenter's workshop to start off with. Right, you've not dug out that corner there. I am going to end up blocking off. Yeah, I think I'll expand these just one further block back, like that, so I can build them against that back wall and they'll have like a walkway to get in and out. That'll make a bit more sense. But yeah, thankfully my woodcutter has not exploded into a pile of bloody guts so far. Sometimes that happens. Let's see, units, 7 citizens, most of which are idle. Good. Got an opossum. So we'll probably see opossum men. That seems to be how it works, usually. Adventurine. Is that just a... Yeah, it's just a gem. Useless gem. Sand is quick to mine out, and I need some farming areas. So we'll have one there, and one there, and that should be enough for them. And yeah, you can farm on sand somehow. I hope one day he expands farming a good deal, because it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to actually have farms that make sense. Come on, get that corner done so I can build the workshop. So I have to get it in exactly the right place, of course. You might as well make it out of the shale that's there. Let's get a mason's workshop next to it. What else is absolutely necessary to start off with? Craft Dwarf workshop. So they can start making goblets and stuff. Imagine drinking out of a gypsum goblet. Ugh. I think you'd be swallowing bits of gypsum. Maybe a kitchen and a still. I don't know why it calls it a still. So yeah, this needs to be out of logs. For crying out loud, I've got about 500 logs already. Oh Jesus, what have I done? Let's get a mechanics workshop. Nobody will build that, I don't think, but it's worth a go to start off with. Right, okay. I can't build any more along that road. I'll probably move all this stuff at some point to somewhere nicer. Just gotta get it all set up to start off with. Okay, everybody's dragging the stuff. Extract from plants. That's not what we want, is it? Is anybody, by any chance... No. Herbalist. How could you not have a job? Go to unit. Did I not require you to gather plants? I guess you need more plants to gather them, I suppose. Off they go. Gather plants. Expedition leader has no job. Wait, you're not the expedition leader. You're supposed to be the expedition leader. Why is this guy the expedition leader? What were they? That's the farmer. Damn. Okay. Well, let's set up a hotkey for the farms. F3, that'll do. I wish... Yeah, I mean, I could set up... I should learn how to do... priorities. Building item properties. Right. I can't remember how to do priorities, because I am smart. Toggle standard marking. Oh, it won't go off. Standard marker only. Set priority 1. Okay. That didn't really do anything. It just kind of marked that in blue. Where did you go? I need farms there. Right. So I need not a cabinet. Right, it's P for farm plot. There we go. So 3x3 plots work pretty well. Let's make them a bit bigger though. And another one. Let's get one in there. They fit in quite nicely. There's one there. And one there. There we go. We've got 4 farm plots. Somebody should go build them. We got quite a lot of people with no jobs. That's not good, is it? So, carpenter's workshop. Whoa, make a lot of stuff. But you just need to make beds. That many. We'll get those built as soon as we can. Quite like some blocks just on repeat, because they're always useful as building materials. Let's see. Rock mugs. Might as well. I think they'll just use them instead of like standing over the barrels, even if they don't have even if they don't have a table to sit at. So I can't brew any drinks from plants anymore yet. We're still gathering plants, so I guess he's not gathered anything. Whoa, what are those? These are giant wild boars. Oh, good lord. Overcome by terror. And so is this stray dog. Oh, little doggies. Okay, let's... it's not ideal, but... let's have a meeting area inside the farms, because that'll stop everybody wandering around outside or combat. Uh-oh. Okay, the stray dogs were fighting the giant wild boars. The giant wild boar kicks the expedition leader in the left upper leg. Oh, hell no. Are you okay? Hold on, pause. He's constructing a building, so I'm gonna guess they're okay. Let's have a look at the bodies. Yes, I want more. Is that so bad? He felt euphoric due to inebriation. Annoyed at having a drink without a goblet, cup, or mug. I didn't feel anything while in combat. Damn. I was too drunk, that's why. So, I guess... What have I done here? I've put... Marker only... Set priority... I see. I've got the priority on 1 there, but it's not changing that. I do not understand. Alright, standard? I don't know. I'm just gonna let them do whatever the fuck they want, because that's just gonna work just fine for me. Ah, I see. I have it. So I have to set the priority and then dig. I get it. Okay, he's just come and done that straight away. That's nice. Now we got lots of cats keeping the vermin off the food and stuff, I guess. Hopefully those wild boars go away at some point. Oh, you're injured, aren't you? Or are you just... Nope, they're just blinking because they're picking plants. Okay, they're doing a job. It's all good. So, has anybody got around to making any blocks, by any chance? Somebody's in the middle of doing it. Yeah, we got some blocks, so let's build a bridge, which is G, I remember. So, we want it to raise up. Let's get it. Yeah, that's gonna raise to the north. So that should close that place off. Okay, where are the blocks? Shale blocks. Only 2 are required. And what's the date by any chance? It's mid-spring, so in a couple of weeks we should see a migrant wave, maybe. These boars, they're causing trouble. This is the problem with a small embark, is you're always right next to the map edge. So you're always going to be running into wild animals, which is not great. Hurry up and dig this, will you? So I feel like the time it takes me to prioritize this, they would have just done it by now. So, I don't know. I'll consider it in the future, but as soon as he's dug out this room, I'll set up a stockpile for the food. Because that should keep it fresh. I think that's how it works. Food and... Right, food is covered under drink, I think. Well, drink is covered under food. There we go. Oh, that's not quite 1 shift click, because that's the edge of the map. So that room is 1 tile less wide than the other one. Enjoy that, my OCD friends. Yes, run. Haul the stuff. Haul the things. I need a pasture for my pack animals. Since we've deforested this area, like a South American franchise of McDonald's, let's go ahead and pasture our animals. Set pasture information. Water buffalo, yaks. I don't think they're going to have any babies anytime soon, but they are basically like a walking larder, so that's fine. Right. So what have we got here? We've been picking some plants by the looks of things. We've got some fisher berries, chicory, turnip plants, honeywa or ratweed. So I do have some above ground plants. I'm going to change the F1 hotkey just to move slightly south so I can actually see the entrance. I should be able to brew drinks now. Oh, I don't have barrels, I remember. Well, you've nearly finished making those beds, so it was all planned all along. I should make rock pots instead. Nah, we don't have any other use for this wood other than beds. So, other than to make the elves pissy. Okay. You've become a woodworker. Well done. And those boars are not really paying as much attention at the moment. So that's fine. Right. It looks like we're putting the drinks on there, so that's all good. I'm going to go ahead and pasture the cats over that. Alright. Cat, 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 cat. Actually, you can stop them from breeding now just by keeping them separate. Because they actually need to do what it is that animals do to make babies these days. They actually need to be adjacent to each other. So I don't think there's any visible task associated with it. But, oh, that's right. You need... It's not a mason that makes stone crafts. P... Stone detailing. That's not what we want. Crafts. Stone crafting. They have it enabled, so they should do it, but they're obviously seeing the mason workshop first and thinking, aha, I must make blocks. Okay, we can brew drinks. We can put that on repeat. Let's actually set up the farms. That would be good. Plump helmets on this one all year round. See, that's just not right, is it? A patch of sand underground. Just constantly growing plants. So we have quarry bushes on this one. And plump helmets in the winter, I suppose. So we have some sweet pots on this one. Some cave wheat and plump helmets. So I have more sweet pods. Where are pigtails? There we go. Pigtails. Because we need some cloth eventually. Right. No, that's carpenter's workshop. I guess I can start building some leatherworks and a clothier's shop. Let's see. Jeweler's workshop is always nice. Butcher and a tanner. Tanner's workshop. There we go. It's looking a bit like a sweatshop here with all these things all in a row. And a farmer's workshop. That should be everything we need for now. Only one or two things left to go. Just getting set up, getting the industries set up, and then we'll start thinking about making the place nice and building a tavern for people to come visit us. We need sweet pot seeds. Are you sure? We've planted something. Farm plot. I need to do this. Okay, you've planted the sweet pod seeds. And then someone's gone and picked up the bag, haven't they? Yeah. I remember how it works. Okay, let's set up a designated custom. Let's see. Enable block all plants. Is it? Oh my god. Is it just under plants? Seeds. So allow seeds. No. Block. Permit seeds. Why are there so many keys? Okay, so there we go. We got a custom stockpile. And we'll turn the number of barrels and stuff down to 0. Minimum barrel. Oh, I didn't mean to put wheelbarrows on it. How do I make wheelbarrows go away? There we go. What am I pressing there? There we go. Max barrel 0. So they'll just put seeds on there. And now forbid seeds from ever being stored on here. Forbid seeds. There we go. Somebody should go shuffle them all the way over there. I guess it's not a very big stockpile. They'll still put it in bags, I think. They'll still put the seeds in bags, but they won't put them... They won't put the bags inside a barrel, which is really the thing that interrupts farming so much. Needs rock nuts. Yeah, here we go. They're all like... I see them like taking plants upstairs. Ah, they're coming down here to brew drinks. I've run out of rock. So that obviously means I need to mine a little bit more. Yes. But let's have a look around up here. Let's look at the units just to see if there's anything going on. We got some ravens. Not worried about them. How's this bridge doing? Construction nearly done. Good. So now that's done, I need someone who can lift it up. But that's not a huge priority. I doubt we'll get an invasion in year 1. Which could be famous last words, but... so let's start digging out some bedrooms, I suppose. How big do I want them to be? How much do I love my dwarves? Not very. They're gonna be 2 by 2. Actually, let's not do it this way. Cancel? Where's... Oh no, that's remove stairs. X is cancel. I'll think about this. Okay, this'll do for now. We've got some corridors and bedrooms. I'll give it some priority so that they can do this bit first and these bedrooms first. And maybe put some doorways on there so they can actually get in. Yeah, that's okay. They'll figure it out. Okay, doors, doors, doors. Whoops. There we go. So it's a basic corridor system with some stuff going on. I'll make sure there's one for each of them as a priority. And I can get on with the rest as they see fit. So there he goes. Om nom nom nom. Digging away. Yeah, so it should look pretty cool to expand the bedrooms across this layer. I can't get very close to this edge though. Cancels brew drink from plant. We need more barrels. And since we're gonna get a bunch of... No, rock pots are made at the Craft Dwarf workshop, I remember. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of stone any second now. So might as well make some more beds and make rock pots instead. Okay, wow, really? There's some right there. Oh, I guess gypsum counts as non-economic rock. Oh, it doesn't count as non-economic rock. I can change that. I'm gonna have so much of it that I don't give a shit. Restricted stones. There it is. Gypsum. So I can make that unrestricted. Right. Okay, so they should just use that for whatever they want now. Rock pot. Go. Put it on repeat. So yeah, I can see him grabbing some gypsum for it. So that's cool. They have some gypsum pots. They'll look nice, but might fall apart a little bit. Well, summoner has arrived on the calendar and it's auto-saved, so it's time to have a look around. Still no migrants yet, but Tobal Arturo Burist has become a stoneworker, so that's nice. Wait, that's Artob Urist, isn't it? I get it. I got some fishies flapping around in here. Oh, there's water flow over here. I wasn't aware of that. That's probably gonna impact on my frame rate, which is fine actually, so I shouldn't really worry about it. I've struck some limonite. Nice. Plenty of iron around here if I want to start getting into that. So, let's build some beds. Finally get some bedrooms on the go. Don't have any doors just yet, but they don't really mind that so much. That's fine. Which way? Where do I put this? There, I suppose, on that side. Whoops. Right. So it does default back to 4 every time you close out of that menu. That's good to know. Yeah, I mean, I guess there wouldn't be any point in that corridor if I didn't use that one. For those bedrooms. Right. I keep pressing enter too many times when I designate stuff. Let's see, can I get some doors on the go? Is everyone busy? I'm making rock pots. Brew drink from plant. Oh, I should check my kitchen. I've not been telling them to cook anything, so don't cook the fisher berries. You don't cook anything you can make booze out of. You can make booze out of turnips. I don't understand. Seeds automatically don't cook. It would be nice if Toadie would apply that to drinks as well. I'm just saying. That would be very, very useful. Longland beer. Right, yeah, I guess we've brewed that from the stuff we've been growing outside.